Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and today we're gonna check out the new Heizou that I finally leveled up because I took me a while to farm the Oni Kabutos. I thought I had enough, but then I remembered I used them on, like, was it Goro or Ito? One of those guys used it, and I used them all on them, and I forgot because I thought I had enough. But by the way, absolute pain to farm Oni Kabutos. Terrible. Anyways, so I do have him at level 80 at the moment, right? Yesterday we tried to pull some more, but man, it is what it is, man. I just pulled like like 20 Nyunguangs and like 3 total Heizous, unfortunately. So it is what it is. So we do have C2, which C2, it's all right. Like, even though I do have him at C2, which does increase or enhance the pull effect for his Q, right? I still don't think it's that good of a pull, but hey, better than nothing, right? And then the C1's all right? So he's just basically he spawns in with one stack and gets like faster normal attack speed, which is all right. Right? Do think some probably the better ones are the other two, I'd say, in general. But anyway, I don't know, that one stack that he spawns in with is nice. So anyways, here's what I do have with him. I am running Woodsith on him, right? I mean, you could really utilize any of these, right? Whether it's elemental or elemental damage, right? Elemental mastery, attack percentage. You can use all of those, right? So for my artifact set, I do have a 4-piece Viridescent over here. I did give him a Nemo damage bonus for the goblet, so there is that. And did give him a bit crit rate, so he could, you know, crit. So he's a fun unit, man. He's a fun unit. Basically, he's all right. I'm letting him talk. So he's like you could run him multiple ways. You could run him as a DPS, right? You could run him as a full support, right? You could basically run him as like a Sucrose if you wanted to. Right, if you really want to, like, he's a catalyst too. You could basically run the same stuff, whether it's, you know, over here you could throw in like Thrilling Tales and then just go like full like EM or whatever, right? You got yourself a Sucrose, sort of. I guess I'll talk about why I kind of do like Sucrose a bit better, right? Still, maybe not even a bit, because like in terms of like support wise, I do think Sucrose is better, unfortunately. Mostly because, like, he does also give your team Elemental Mastery on his, I think, second Ascension passive, right? But it's only 80, and Sucrose could give just more than that, right? With her Ascension passive. And I think you only need, what, 400, right? Was it, like, 20%? 400 Elemental Mastery? And then you'd have, like, 80 over here, so, like, you know, and obviously 400 Elemental Mastery on Sucrose is not hard to get. Right, not very hard to get. So Sucrose will give you more elemental mastery. Obviously, you know, at C6 you got the elemental damage bonus as well with Sucrose. I do think Sucrose's grouping is a bit better, right? All that stuff. But if there's one thing good about Heizou is that it does seem that he's like faster, right? So like if you really just want to, you just like swap in this guy, boom, hit them with a quick normal, and then just a shred, and then you could go back, right? Whatever. So I guess there is that, but yeah, he's pretty he's very versatile. You can, like what he does have over Sucrose though, I do say is this his E definitely does do. He has more personal damage, I feel, right? He does have more personal damage, especially with that that E over there. I feel like Sucrose in general has better things. Also, interestingly enough, we have our first catalyst user that could break ores without, you know, utilizing elemental reactions. You could just, or at least relatively decently. Wait, does charging this thing do more damage? Oh, I think that's like generally the same damage as not charging it. Actually, we'll see. Oh, does his Q do any damage to these things? Okay, it did nothing. If it's not charged, oh no, charging it up does do a bit more. It's still like terrible amounts, but I mean it's something. Right? So there's that random thing, I guess. But yeah, again, he's basically, you want to swirl the opponents, right? He does have standard ICD for the most part, except his charge attacks, which, you know, apparently his charge attacks like swirl on every hit, right? If we could find a volunteer over here. There we go. Thank you very much. Except yeah, his charge attacks swirl on every hit. There's no ICD issues. But if you just do his normal attacks, right? It's the same standard ICD. So I guess there's that to look out for. Again, like I mentioned before, I do feel like the grouping on his ult is not the best, right? I mean, if I had to, you know, in terms of like Sucrose, Kazuha, and Venti, I feel like he probably has the worst grouping. So yeah, basically every time you swirl the opponent, right, you get one of these stacks, and then 4 stacks is max, and then the higher the stacks is, the more your E does, right? Or you could just hold it for a while. You do have to hold it for like a relatively long time to get the max stacks. You do that, but obviously you don't want to spend all that time, so you want to, you know, just because, man, getting a swirl in is not super hard, right? I was trying to apply him with Hydra and he just died. Okay, but you guys get the point. Anyways, let's try him in a real-ish sort of battle. It's real-ish because let's be real, this thing is not too much of a fight, especially since it doesn't even move. Anyways, so yeah, again, let's see. There we go. We got max stacks now. Oh my god. He died. Oh, we need something a bit tougher. We need something a bit tougher. Or maybe I should just drop one of Yelan or Xingqiu, because the amount of damage they do with those swords, or rain, or hydro orbital things, bit too much. All right, let's try that again. Let's just chill on damage. It's just gonna be one hydro applicator, all right? We just need to break the thing, basically, is all we really need it for, all right? Okay, let's get this in. We could get the ult, and then we could charge this up, and 67k on the E is not very bad. It's not very bad. Again, also, you know, considering it's not like super built, right? What are my talents again? 8, 8, 6. Yeah, I mean, that could get better. It's just that I don't have too much of these, right? Unfortunately, at the moment, so I'm saving up a bit on them. But yeah, he's just kind of like a Sucrose with the big, you know, big nuke on that E, if you could pull it off, right? And you very, very well can. All right, let's try the mounted bits. I do want to try out like with him just swirling like a Heizou team-ish, right? See how that goes with Yella and Xingqiu over here, right? This time the opponents aren't that weak, hopefully. All right, let's get this in. Unfortunately, in this particular circumstance, right? Wow, the opponents, since we're in the second half, right? They're not really groupable, so. All right, yeah, let's not use any more ults here. Let's just no crit, was that? I don't even know. Let's see what we could get with what we have here. Since we could actually swirl like every one of these like ice things that the stage actually gives us. But then it's not very good, isn't it? Right? All right, whatever. Let's should I use an ult here? Let's use an ult, man. All right, we'll get one in. No, I could get the punch in. Damn. Oh well, it is what it is. All right. Let's try it against the Magu Kenki over here. Right. So this one goes. Is that a bit too far? The pillar. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Again, it's just an issue I feel most of the time with the ICD, right? Which, again, if you do use his charge attack, you can circumvent that to an extent, right? Screwed that one up, man. Didn't get my thing yet. Oh, I'm frozen. That's not good. Alright. So let's get our stuff back. That going as well. Oh, here we go. We got the full. Haha, but he ran. What a coward. Oh, also, I died. All right, let's try this again. Maybe by bringing Zhongli, I should actually use the shield. All right. That was the wrong. Why can I not swap? There we go. I don't know why I couldn't swap. That's weird. Anyways, that's enough. Again, if you really need one, just throw in a charge attack, right? I do like normal attacking a lot with this team, just because I mean it's the Instinct 2 already. You need to get those normal attacks in for the Heizou stuff to hit him. But I was thinking maybe something like one like NA before a charge attack, something like that, right? Oh, come on, man. Regardless, we got the full thing here, so like one NA so we could like apply it. Although it is like 10-second cooldown. I was wondering if something like a like sacrificial fragments would be nice for him. Right, so you get more of that E, because again, most of his damage does come from the E, right? Well, that was a bit better. Alright, last one over here. We got the Perpetual Mechanical Array. Slightly sucks that our guys do not have their ults up. Well, that's wrong. Xingqiu has his up. Yelan's soon. There we go. Well. That was wrong. I accidentally used his thing without the max stacks. Whoops. I mean, it's not like the end of the world if you do it once, but I would prefer the max stacks up first. Oh yikes, that also sucks. All right. Did I just hit the wrong direction? Wait, no, wait, but that's like it should be auto target, right? Did the game just auto target like the wrong direction for me for like no reason? And I just wasted that one too. I'm mad. I'm not happy right now. What? Anyways, I finally got the full stacks and then boom, the game auto-targeted behind me for some reason. Come on, man. Anyways. Alright, let's get this perpetual thing done with. There we go. Where? Oh, there it is. Can we? There we go. Got the max stacks here. And we did crit. Man, should I have used like Solar Pearl instead? Just for more crit. And I put the shield up! I didn't put the shield up, man. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna do that. Oh. And I couldn't get last hit in. Oh my god. Yeah, he definitely needs some time to take used to playing, right? With his combos and such. Yeah, again, I was thinking something maybe like a one normal attack just to apply the Hydro, and then like a charge attack, something like that. And then that should get the 4 stacks, and then throw one in. Again, I do feel like sacrificial fragments could be fun, especially, I mean, you know, outside of the extra E. Right, the extra elemental mastery. If you are running an elemental mastery based team, right? Because again, well, actually, no, he doesn't give. It's a fixed amount. Well, it's still good for his, I guess, swirl damage. So, all right. Regardless, let's win this one, I guess. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me guys think in the comments down below. Like, share the videos from our channel for some more Genshin Impact content, right? Yeah, again, I generally feel like Sucrose is more usable in terms of like just a full support wise, but again, it's not like he's not as good as Sucrose is like a bad thing. Dude, Sucrose is one of the like best characters in the game. So this is not, he's not bad at all, man. I mean, it was very, very hard for him to like be bad just because he's an emote unit, and it's gonna be very, very hard. What is happening for an emo unit? So funny. For an emo unit to not be good, right? And he's good. It's just that maybe sometimes there's better options that you could use. But hey, if you like Heizou, then screw the better options. Use Heizou, bro. Heizou is a better option if you like Heizou, all right? So yeah, have fun, folks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully he would stop whatever this is. He's not stopping. What is going on? I'll have to quit my game. Oh my goodness.